We're playing for lunch. This is Matt.
Lunch it is.
Buying the lunch. We get lunch! Thanks, Matt, for lunch. We're here with Danny. Woo! He can't afford lunch. He knows what's coming. He said, I've got to win lunch today. We get lunch! Courtesy of Mr. Dunn.
As it should be.
We're back with Danny for lunch!
Enough for you.
This could be 3 in a row.
No, there's no more. I am winning. You are losing.
He's even on his hands and knees looking for the bowler.
So I'm losing to you again. I'm done.
He really can't afford to buy lunch. Doesn't want to get me lunch again.
That's summed up. You're losing.
Come on, Danny, find that ball. Danny. Did we win? Did we get lunch?
I'm done losing.
We've been here before. We get lunch! It's always a pleasure to see you, Danny. Hey, so we always get lunch when we play Danny. Told him I didn't even have breakfast, saving myself for a big lunch. He said, I'm not going to get you lunch, I've brought you a Snickers. And I thought, well, that's okay, because lots of my avid watchers and subscribers have been telling me, maybe you're shooting bad back nines because you're fading, your energy's fading, so you need to eat some food, Carter, get some grub in you. But the problem was, when Danny arrived, he told me he'd given me Snickers to our other playing partner, Michael. What's that all about? All right, an opening shot for the vlog. We're here with Danny and Michael. Welcome, fellas. Have a good round.
Well done.
Hey. So here we are, we're at Aquella, which is a course just outside the island of Phuket. Stunning, beautiful course. Started with a 3-wood. Nice spaz there, Carter. Nice draw with a 3-wood. Happy days. Oh, look who it is. It's return of the Padai. No, it's not. He's done it again. Look, he's told me he can't come because he's got some jobs to do around the house. What are you doing, Paddy? Washing up? Painting your toenails? What are you doing, Paddy? You need to get on the course, Paddy. Let's go. Right, the second shot on the opening par 5. It's all I thought about on the drive up, because the first round, spazzed it left. Massively left, actually. In the water? Yeah, in the water. Second time I played the round, did it again. Did this last time. Yeah. So we're not going to spaz it left this time. Oh, it's a nice draw, but we drew it into the water. But let's have a look at this. This is a pretty good looking spaz. And we stuck it on the pin. Yeah, look at this. This is to save par. Yeah, don't look at the caddy like it's her fault, Carter. But we're on to the second, the first par 3. This was headed left right out of the tee box. Massive wind, and I drew it with a 9-iron. A little bit long, just off the green. Are we looking for our first testy putt? Yeah, standard, leaving it short. So we got this tricky 6 to 8 footer to save par. It just tickles past the hole. So it was a nice spaz 3-wood off the first. We moved to the third, another 3-wood, but this time a massive slice. Yeah, we ended up on the fairway, but the fairway of the first. But look at this, intentional fade around them there trees. Super happy with that one. Come on, Connor! Come on, indeed. Woo! And we're back on the fairway, 9-iron. Massive wind in. Can't maybe see it or hear it at the moment, but the wind was pretty strong that day. Stuck it kind of on the pin. So this is for a birdie. Right, I've got to show you this one. Danny was in that bunker up yonder. Get in. Whoa, what up and down that was! Fantastic up and down. Carter spaz? Is it worthy of a Carter spaz? He doesn't even know what it is. He didn't know what it is, but he's clearly been practicing. Look at that. Good work, Danny. Anyway, back to us. This is for par. Ooh, just in. Oh, it just trickled in. So we're on to the fourth. Another lovely 3-wood. A little bit high this one, but a delightful little draw. Right in the middle of the fairway. Position A1. Atta baby, Carter. That leaves us about 190 out. 5-iron. Get on that pin! Ooh, it's not very often I'm shouting, get on that pin from 190 out. But look at this. It really was pretty much on the pin. This is for another birdie. Ooh. Unlucky, Carter. That's okay. We'll just take a par. What? Come on, Carter. Lordy. spinning after that one. We're on to the 5th. Oh, bit of a lobwood. Not down there very far, but we avoided the trouble. We end up about 185 out with a 6 iron. Get on that pin! Ooh, we're shouting get on the pin again. It's looking good. Look at this. We're on the pin again.
Ooh, come on, Connor!
Yeah, that's worthy of a spaz. Come on. Ooh, irons are absolutely mint today. Woo! Agree with that. Look at this then. For another birdie. Oh, this is so standard. Right line, but just leave it short. Come on, Carter.
I don't want to beg, but, you know.
Moving to the 6th. This was a spaz and a half. This one really drove this 3-wood. But the problem is I drove it too far. Spazzed it into the water. But that's alright, we can just stick it on the pin. Ooh, push that one right and you sliced it. Really ugly flippy swing with your 7 iron. But that's okay, nice recovery chip coming up. And once again, kind of stuck it on the pin, which was kind of Carter spaz worthy. Had a baby Carter. Look, so this is the save bogey. Don't leave it short, Carter. And we have another solid 3-wood spaz on the 7th. Position A1, middle of the fairway. Come on, Carter. Solid wedge in this one. Line's looking pretty good. Can't believe I'm not shouting, get on that pin, because it was. Look at that. That was worthy of a Carter spaz. Come on, Carter. Come on, Carter! Hey, there it is, atta baby. Setting us up for another birdie putt that you leave short. Come on. Moving on to the par 3 8th. Pretty solid strike, but just pushed it a little bit right, a little bit of a fade. Just off the green. Pretty happy with this putt actually, really good read of the line. Just leaving it just past the hole, that's fine. We'll take a par here, Carter. What? So another lob wedge on the 9th. This really didn't go very far at all. It's like pitching wedge distance. So we're considerably far away from the green on this par 4. Bringing out the Gratoi. I think we're about 240 out. Decided to go with the Gratoi. Just lucky to clear the water, look at that. But this was a solid chip onto the dance floor. Setting us up this putt to save par. Come on! Woo! Which we do. Happy days, Carter. Good par save there. So we were out in 42, a 6 over par. And it's time to get some grub in you. I don't have a Snickers, but I did have an energy bar. We'll see if that makes a difference. And it's thanks to David Coven, my avid watcher and subscriber, who suggested I give it a try. So let's spaz it on the back 9. Oh, didn't really give this a solid spaz, but we're on the fairway. Not very far down the fairway, but we're on the fairway. Leaving us about a 7 iron distance in, but it was another bit of a flippy swing, slicey through the ball. Faded it right. And we've got one of those tricky little chips over a bunker. So we just want to get it on the dance floor, which we succeeded in doing. So this is to save par then, Carter. So distance control was pretty good this time, but the line, not so. The signature hole, par 3 11th. Here we go. That's a pretty solid strike. We're happy with that. Just a little bit long. Back end of the green. Massively underread the break on this putt. Massive, massive break. Really didn't read it as breaking that much. So this is our putt for par. Oh, right over the cup. Oh, that's painful, that one. Come on, Carter.
Do better than that.
Moving on to stroke index 1, the 12th par 4. Bit of a Healy strike, this one. Bit of a low power fade, let's call it. But we're on the fairway. Massive duffer with your gratoi. This was again about pitching wedge distance, but it leaves us exactly about 100 yards out. But you thinned it, and this one ends off the back of the green, straight in the bunker. But look at this for a bunker shot. Really happy with that. I could only just get it on the fringe and let it roll out. So we'll take that one, Carter. And we have this tricky little 6 to 8 footer, and we're really happy to come out with just a bogey there. And a baby, Carter. The unlucky for some, par 3 13th, will be really unlucky for you, Carter, because you spazzed it straight into the water. So let's stick this recovery chip on the pin, Carter. The line's looking good. Yeah, the line was pretty good, but just left it too short. And we're pretty happy with this attempt at the putt, but the damage was already done. Sticking it in the water. Double bogey. But the big stick is back.
Yes.
This was a good spaz. First time bringing out the driver. 260 odd yards. Happy with that one. Then second shot, nice little easy 9-iron. Get it down there. Leave yourself wedge distance in, which we do. Then you massively duff that one. That's all right. We can stick this one on the pin, Carter, which again we do, leaving us a nice little, well, it's not a tap in, but a nice little 5 to 6 footer for a par. And a baby, Carter. Par 4 15th. We're back with the trusty 3-wood. Little bit of a fade, but we avoid any trouble. Just off the fairway, but the ball's going to be above your feet. And you just pull the wedge a little bit left. And it's also a little bit short. Just makes it onto the green, this one. Super happy with this putt. Really nice read of the line. Just a little bit short. Yep. That's worthy of a Carter spaz. And a baby Carter. Right, I've really no idea where I hit this ball on the face of the club, but just a terrible strike. I end up on the fairway, but the fairway of the other hole. But again, happy with the 9-iron just to get us back into play. This will get us back onto the middle of the fairway, wedge distance in. This one felt pretty good off the face, but I think I should have done much better with this wedge in. This was considerably right of the hole, and it will leave us a massive long putt to save par. Ooh, that was a good effort, that one. Yes, a gimme. Par 5 17th. This is what they class as a good miss. This again wasn't a great strike, but it was straight and down there, just crept onto the fairway. It's Mika to the rescue, but it's another duffy shot. Doesn't really get down there. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Come on, Carter. So we're still a country mile out with the gratoi again. This was another flippy swing. It's a slicey slash through the ball. We were lucky to find this one right by the water. Camera's in the water, so I can only go wide angle, and I apologise about the gratuitous close-up of my butt. But we have this to save par. Oh, that's really, really painful. Hanging over the cup again. Is it a give me? Yes, Carter. It's a give me. We're on to the par 4 18th. This was not my intended line. Draw, nice draw though with your 3-wood, and this will end up being a bit of a shortcut. Position A1, first time you bring out your gap wedge.
Get on that pin.
And we're going to stick it on the pin again.
Come on, Connor!
Yeah. Woohoo! Worthy of the spaz. And a baby, Carter. Setting us up for yet another birdie opportunity that you leave short.
You had the right read.
Yeah, you had the right read, but stop leaving it short. I even knew if I'd birdied that, I would have broken 85. No, ขอบคุณมากครับ You always thank your caddies and of course your playing partners.
Thank you very much for the game, yeah? Thank
Well,
you.
mate.
Yeah.
I didn't lose lunch today because I didn't bet lunch today.
Hey. Did you hear that? He said, I didn't lose lunch today because I didn't bet lunch today. Ridiculous. So this scorecard isn't actually the Aquella scorecard because the Garmin app doesn't yet have it on its system. So this is just a random scorecard that's past 72. Bittersweet score, this one. Obviously happy with the score, but on the Breaking 85 challenge, you know, just shave one shot and you make it. Par 5's actually pretty solid, but most happy about the par 4's. That's where I tend to lose the most shots. No birdies today, although I had multiple birdie opportunities. Decent amount of pars. So why didn't we break 85, Carter? If just one of these putts drops, maybe it happens. This one just tickling past the hole. You can't miss this one, Carter. You just can't. This one was the right read, just left it too short. This one also, pretty good read, leaving it short. This one wasn't a good read and you left it short, not a good combo. This one, didn't even lip it. This one, dangling over the cup. This one, fantastic read, but just too short, but still happy with that one. This one, another good read, but just past the hole. This one, that needed to go in. And this one, again, dangling right over the cup. Oi. And your birdie putt on the 18th, you left short. You just can't leave birdie putt short, Carter. But it wasn't the putting. It was you, Matt Dunn. You gave away me Snickers bar. I didn't have the energy, didn't have enough energy to putt the putts. That's why I left it short. It's all your fault. You owe me a Snickers, Matt Dunn. Come on, Dunny.